Characteristics of the Old English, which was there from 700 to 1150 AD. Then English is the earliest form. English in its earliest form is known as Old English. It was spoken by the early Germanic settlers of Britain. These settlers were the Jutes, Saxon and Angles, and they migrated to Britain in the 5th and the 6th century. The Old English period is also known as the Anglo-Saxon period. Old English was not a single uniform language. During the Old English period, the variety of the English used differed from one region to the other. There were dialectical variation of Old English. There were four special dialects in Old English. What were they? They were Kentish, Northumbrian, Mercian, and the West Saxon. During the Old English period, the West Saxon was the most popular dialect, and an extensive collection of the text is available in this dialect. The Mercian and the Northumbrian, both spoken by the Angles, have certain characteristics in common. The present-day modern Standard English is a direct descendant of the Anglican dialect of the Midland. The English language has undergone such changes in the course of time that one cannot read Old English without special study. The pronunciation of the Old English words commonly differ somewhat from that of their modern equivalents. The longer vowels have undergone considerable modification. Thus, the Old English word stand is the same word as the modern English stone, but the vowel is different. A similarity is apparent in the gan, which has become go, the ban, that is bone, rap, that is rope, bat, boat, etc. Other vowels have likewise undergone changes, as in foot became foot, fire became fire, etc. The identity of these words with their modern descendants is readily apparent. In pronunciation, it has no silent syllables and its spelling is a rough attempt at being phonetic. Its letter represents its sound fairly closely. Its word order is relatively free. Another fundamental feature that distinguishes Old English from the Middle English and the modern Standard English is its grammar. In its grammar, Old English resembles the modern German. Grammatically, Old English is a synthetic or inflected language. In contrast, both Middle and the modern English are analytic, while the Old English is synthetic and inflected language. In Old English, the relation of words in a sentence is formed by means of inflections. How they are formed? By the means of inflections. Nouns and adjectives are inflected for 4 cases in a singular and 4 cases in the plural. The nouns and the adjectives that are inflected for 4 cases in the singular and in the plural also they are inflected for 4 cases. The modern Standard English noun have only one case ending, that is s or es. In addition, Old English adjective has separate forms for each of these three genders. The Old English have three gender system, that is masculine, feminine and neuter. The gender of the word is fixed arbitrarily and is not based in sex as in modern English. Old English has two forms for its adjectives, the strong and the weak. The adjective is inflected according to the number, case and gender of the noun. It qualifies a strong and weak position. The definite article are also inflected in Old English. It has different forms in the three genders and the choice of the definite articles depend on the case, number and gender of the noun. Another peculiar feature of the Old English, like the Germanic languages, is the division of the verb into two groups, that is strong verb and weak verb, often known in the modern English as a regular or irregular verb. It has only two tense forms, that is a present and a past tense. Old English is purely Germanic and the foreign loan words are very few as compared to the present day vocabulary. Old English is very resourceful in the formation of the words by means of prefixes and suffixes. It is possible to form more than 100 words from the same root. Some of the most commonly employed suffixes were like dom, end, array, wish and some, etc. This feature is most widely used to form verbs. Another notable feature is the large number of self-explaining compounds. Apart from pronouns, preposition, conjunction, auxiliary verb, and the like. They express fundamental concepts like man, wife, house, etc. But the fact remains that a considerable part of the Old English is unfamiliar to the modern reader, that many of the modern reader do not know to read the Old English. In conclusion, we can say that the language of the past time is known by the quality of its literature. The large and the varied body of the literature in verse and prose gives ample testimony to the universal competence, power, beauty and of the Old English language. Thank you.